Shining Force CD is a 1994 strategy role-playing game developed by Sonic Software Planning for the Sega CD. It is a remake of the Shining Force Gaiden and Shining Force Gaiden 2 games that were originally released on the Sega Game Gear. With gameplay mechanics similar to the Shining Force games on the Mega Drive, the player must progress through a series of turn-based battles, which are interspersed with short cutscenes that propel the story forward. Book 1 starts with the Ambassador of Cyprus, Waldol, visiting Queen Anri of Guardiana and offering her a jewelled box as a gift. Upon opening the box, Queen Anri falls victim to a sleep spell, which Waldol claims only King Edmund of Cyprus can awaken her from. Guardiana retaliates by launching an invasion of Cyprus. With several weeks passing and no news returning from the invading army, a new approach is required. This is where you come in. Taking control of Nick, you find yourself as the new leader of the Guardiana Shining Force. With your party, you must travel to the Kingdom of Cyprus to rescue captive soldiers and seek a way to cure the Queen. The combat in Shining Force CD will be instantly familiar to anyone who has played Shining Force or Shining Force 2. This is both a blessing and a curse. On the one hand, if it's not broke, don't fix it, but it also feels like a missed opportunity. Characters move one at a time, with you choosing how many places to move before deciding if you want to attack, rest, use an item, or cast a magic spell. Selecting attack brings up a short sequence where we see the player strike the enemies and the amount of damage that they land. These are graphically beautiful and I never tire of witnessing them. Magic spells here are where the game really excels, with some stunning set pieces. In order to win the battle, you have to make your way from one part of the map to another, eliminating enemies along the way until you kill the designated target. Destroying them will immediately eradicate any remaining enemies before launching into a small cutscene. The game is quite easy, with most of the battles being able to be completed on the first attempt. Instances where you might find yourself struggling, Nick can cast Egress, which allows you to retreat, regroup and go again. You can also use this to grind fighting battles over and over again in order to level up your character stats and strengths. Promotions also come into play in this game, so when character development starts to slow down, you can promote a player to a new class, which increases their development potential. Like most Shining Force games, I found the healers to be pretty useless to begin with, and would recommend making sure that in the early stages of the game, you make them cast healing spells on themselves at every opportunity to earn valuable experience to help them level up quickly. Book 1 is split into 4 chapters and has a total of 22 battles for you to complete on your way to defeating Waldol. So in this book alone there is plenty for you to get your teeth into. I really enjoyed my time with Shining Force CD Book 1, but I found the story to be paper thin, and to be honest it really didn't capture my imagination in the same way that Shining Force 2 did. It would be unfair to judge the entire game at this stage, so check back later to hear my thoughts on Book 2.